What's good, family? Welcome to PYNK N Sip, the cultured and very millennial twist on your average talk show. I'm your girl, Christina, and today is our festive version of the show because this is our finale episode of season 1. But first, we need a vibe check. What are y'all sipping on today? I'm sipping on some Henny and Lemonade. You know, I gotta keep it real. What about the rest of y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey.
We got the shades on today. What's up with that? We shading the haters for 2020.
Hater blockers.
As per you.
Goodbye, shady ass 2020.
Right.
Period. I'll take a sip on that. I'll take a sip on that.
You know, I'm taking a sip of my Ethiopian coffee. Y'all know the rig. The rig.
Right. He's like
the rig.
Yo, New Yorkers always want to throw some. The reg. What are you talking about?
Rig.
It's the
Don't
regular.
be hating on the slang.
Right, don't hate on our slang.
I'm sipping on some water because it's been a long week.
Oh.
I need a recharge.
it's a festive episode. What is up?
Yo,
Health is wealth.
sipping on some Tito's and pineapple right now. Mina, what you drinking?
I'm keeping it classy, my brother. I got me a beer.
Again? Modelos? I'm peeping you.
Hey, you feel me? I'm embracing it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know?
Feel me?
I'm with you.
130.
I got some vodka, a Corona with some raspberry lemonade in my glass.
You put
I put Corona
vodka?
She trying to be lit.
It's going down.
Come on, no. Throw that beer and that liquor in. It's the same thing.
Right.
Okay. If y'all haven't noticed, we have an extra guest on the show. Our producer.
Dirty shirt.
Behind everything. Shadrain, what you sipping on, girl?
I'm not like y'all. I don't want to be doing this drinking stuff, but I got a little jam jar in my red cup.
Ooh.
That wine.
Yeah.
Red cup.
Classic.
That real mellow, I see.
I'm saying this is the last episode, so we gotta turn up.
Dirty shirt.
Turn up.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We here for that.
Period. I hope that y'all turning up all y'all festivities. Hope y'all got everything going on.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna hit off our show with our first segment, One Must Go. All right, y'all, I had to take off my shades. I was getting tired of blocking these haters. They already know what's up. But anyways, in this segment, PYNKmates will state their top 6 things that they are leaving in 2020. And in the comments, I want y'all to state what needs to stay here. All right. First up, we're gonna start with Munir. What needs to stay in 2020, bro?
The thought of having to be an adult all the time, especially with the year that we've had in 2020, I think we just need to let loose a lot. The world is crazy and hectic as it is, so taking ourselves too seriously and always feeling like we have to be an adult, be serious, cut it. I think we need to let loose more, like step outside of ourselves, get uncomfortable, embarrass yourself, just have fun. We don't have to be so stuck up and stern and serious all the time. Get loose, get lit.
Period.
Okay, y'all. We need to leave the plastic surgery and cutting into our bodies and stuff. Let's leave that in 2020. Y'all doing all of this for what? I mean, y'all look good. The ones that look good. The ones that look crazy, toss it to the lid.
Honestly, I'm over the TikTok challenge. Cute. It was cute while it lasted. It was cute for a couple months when we were bored. But now, pick up another hobby. I just can't keep up. It's so many of them. And it's really, TikTok is really for young people. And honestly, I'm an auntie now. I'm not young like I used to. I can't keep up with all the moves and so many motions and the turn and the rabbit and the whatever it is. Like, it's too much. I've just got what's this called? I just got this.
The whoa.
Whoa.
That was before TikTok.
But wait, because Mariah,
Yeah.
I was here with you because I already done talked about how I tried to do I think the Savage Challenge or one of the challenges that it was for Megan's dance. And I was like, wow. I practiced it for 6 hours, body aching,
Wow.
But you,
It's not
I don't know about that.
Y'all didn't get the body?
I
Y'all didn't get
judge.
the body challenge?
Let's do the
I
body.
can't. I got too much body. I think as you get, like, I got too much body to be doing.
Raya, you will be perfect to do that dance.
I got way too much.
Yes,
in the
Munir.
front. Way too much up
Right.
here for me to be
Hey,
doing.
Moo, do it again.
Come on, do it again.
Who had the whole shit down?
Come on, Ernie, do it with me.
Turn up.
Yo.
But it's a
Oh,
fact.
baby.
It definitely have to go. And Ernie, Ernie over here doing the TikTok challenges. So what you leaving behind?
I'm behind toxic positivity because I'm fed. I'm fed with the positive vibes or look on the bright side. You should be grateful for it. Change your outlook. No, you're minimizing people's feelings and their experience. And avoiding that can only lead to bigger issues like anxiety. And I'm suffering from that right now. So we gotta leave that behind. I can't do it anymore. But what you think, Amina?
I'm personally leaving behind all of these phone calls talking about my car's warranty, man. I'm over it. I'm over the warranty. I'm over the car insurance calls. I don't want it. You know what I mean? If it ain't $1 a day, you can keep it around here. You know what I mean?
$1 a day.
Hey,
No, I don't even
Hey.
have a car, and I keep getting those phone
Right.
calls.
They
People
call
like to steal a
everybody.
car.
It's like we signed up for something, and whatever that business is, that's out. They done sold our information to everybody.
Right.
Legit.
That's exactly how it works.
Oh, it is?
Exactly how it works.
It's Facebook. I blame
That
Facebook.
is crazy.
I don't even be on Facebook like that. I don't know.
But nothing warranty come up on Facebook.
So
But
Facebook be wild. That's why all the older people go to Wild Out.
I love
To be
Facebook.
honest.
And they telling Facebook.
Man, I want to leave behind all of the quarantine and social distancing. I need to be with my people. You know what I'm saying? I need to party. I want to be in a social setting with a whole bunch of people. I want to be in a spot where I want to be in a party and be mad that I can't move. That's how social I'm trying to be.
I feel you.
I'm trying to be moving through the crowd and shit. You know what I'm
I don't know
saying?
about
Getting-
that.
I don't miss it that
Nah,
bad.
that's the
I'm
yo.
trying to be out here
Those-
sweating.
Those
Yeah.
those be the mixiest parties. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
That just sounds like a whole stupid.
Hey, they party in other places,
Center
bro. Like,
party.
you know what I mean? You really want to party, bro? You better go to Atlanta, go to Texas.
Atlanta.
Go out here.
Atlanta out
But
Wait.
Atlanta,
Well, hold
I
on.
don't
We're
want to party
not
dangerously.
advising that.
I want to party.
Hold on.
I want to party safely. You know what I'm saying?
Bring
I
your
don't
mask.
want there to be an opportunity that I might
What if
die.
it's really
So,
safe?
Your
What
mask.
if
Who
it's
said
really
we
safe
should
in
bring
Atlanta?
We should put our health on the forefront. So making sure that we not being irresponsible in these streets. We clearly want to be outside. I'm tired of being inside. I have planned my birthday. My birthday's in July. I need to get to them. Let's put our health at the top of the year. That's it.
Period. We trying to be outside. We trying to stay outside.
Hey, Les.
Stay outside.
Okay.
I'm trying to be outside.
I need brunch.
With it.
Let's take a quick break, and then we'll be back into the main squeeze.
Greetings. My name is Martin Sories, but that's not important. I felt the need to put together something for New Year's Eve. This is not your typical New Year's Eve event. This is not a party. This is barely a concert. This is watch night service. This is revival. This is where you come to tap in and get right. So I got Mel the Prophet, I got Prophet Dances, I got PYNK Lemonade, Brandy Penix, The Outliers, Triple O, Bree Janet, Aaron Wells, and a whole lot more for y'all to tap into. If you've paid attention, there are dark forces at work trying to stop us from tapping into our higher selves, from practicing true positivity and peace. If you feel as I feel, then I ask that you would join me on New Year's Eve night, live on the PYNK Lemonade YouTube channel. And we will have a New Year's Eve that we will never, ever forget.
All right, so for today's main squeeze, we're going to be talking about following your dreams and what it means to truly do that. Now, in the land of social media, it may seem like we're in constant competition with each other, and it can be a little intimidating, discouraging. But today we're going to talk about some tips and tricks that we can use to fully just go after our dreams and succeed. So first off, I want to ask you guys, what's something people never talk about in regards to following your dreams? Kyrie, what do you have to say to that?
I would say just the talking about the details of the different type of obstacles that you can kind of go through. Like everyone always gives you, for example, I wanted to be, I wanted to be a professional football player, right? But they don't talk about the type of, yes, they tell you it's going to be hard and the odds against you and stuff like that, but they don't never talk to you about, okay, yeah, you want to do this, but is there so many steps in between that to get there? Taking care of your body, eating right. Eating right is so big, you feel me? Well, in my particular dream, you feel me? But maybe I didn't know that until I got to high school, you feel me? I used to be big, Brittany will tell you. I used to be super big, but a lot of stuff that you don't learn, like, because a lot of people, I feel like we all started dreaming about what we want to do and what we want to be as a kid, right? So you starting this dream as a kid, and yes, you know some stuff about it, but you don't get to know about, how many hours is really going to take. You don't know about the particular types of failures that you're going to experience. I think that's something that we should start talking about when we're talking to either kids or other people about their dreams. It's like, if you have experience going through something, that's something where sit down and really talk to that person about, yo, this really what you want. I want you to know what it is could possibly take, and you still might not get there. You know what I'm saying? So I think the details of your dream that somebody else may have already experienced, I think that'd be great in helping people get a lot further down the road with their dreams.
Feel you. For me, I believe like people never really talk about when following your dreams. I feel like people never really talk about the lack of support that you may get from family and friends. And it's really crazy because those are the first two groups of people that you would think that would be willing to support you. But a lot of times, like when you start chasing after your dreams, I think that's when you really figure out if these people really are your friends and really are your family, because you shouldn't have to ask for that support. You shouldn't have to beg someone to support you either. So once you start following your dreams, it's kind of expected for family and friends to, support you, but it doesn't really go down that way. Like even with myself, I started a little mini business over the quarantine period because I was just in the house. There were a lot of people who supported me. A lot of them weren't necessarily friends or family. And I think people, when I hear the word support, I don't only think of financially. Like, you don't have to buy from me. Like, do you know how encouraging or heartwarming it is to wake up and see someone reposted like something from my business page? Like, that makes me feel happier than someone purchasing from me, because like you're helping spread the news about my business. So a lot of times, like, I think people just feel like support is just monetary. That's not all it is.
It's crazy because I was thinking the same thing. Like, I think of how many people started their small businesses, and you look on social media and you start comparing what you are doing to what other people are doing. You're like, well, she just started last week and she got 100 shares. What's the problem? You start thinking about it. You start comparing yourself. And then after that, it just goes down the drain. And I think that that's something that people need to talk about, is like that kind of mentality of comparing yourself to someone else, that while you're going on your dream, you can't do that. And a lot of people don't talk about that. They're like, if you just focus on this, you're going to make it. But they're not talking about the various distractions that may come and how you're supposed to navigate that and still stay encouraged. So I do encourage people to kind of think about that when they're chasing their dream, because it's a sure way to just spiral out of control in terms of your mentality or your mental state.
I also started a business during the quarantine season with press-on nails, and it has been a struggle. I also have previous business with like clothing lines and stuff like that, and I had not many friends, not many family support me and what I was trying to do. So it do discourage you a lot, but you got to know that I don't even look to my family and friends for the support no more. I look to those groups. Like, I join hair, makeup, nail groups on Facebook. I join entrepreneurship groups, mentors, other people that started businesses. I talk to them about business. It's not fair to talk to a friend that's not into entrepreneurship about entrepreneurship and then get upset that they're not giving you the feedback that you want. They don't know about it. They're not into it. So they're not researching. They're not doing all the things that you're doing. You can't get all flustered and want to give up because that support not coming from who you want that support to. 100% of the time, the support is coming from strangers. The strangers is going to make your business boom. Stop directing your energy and your branding to your family and your friends. Direct your branding and everything to the people that don't know you. That's who you need to be directing your energy to.
The funny thing about it is I just met Brittany this year. Brittany was my first customer. She was my first customer. The first day I started cooking, Brittany came over, she picked up her food, and then she texted me later and gave me like a review that the food was really good. So even though like I have friends who have always wanted me to do this, they weren't the first ones to like support me or to buy from me. It was someone that I just met this year, Brittany. So like that just goes to prove the point. Like sometimes you get more support from strangers than you would from your own family and friends. And Brittany, I don't want to get emotional, so I'm not gonna like dwell on it. But
you guys were actually one of the first people that brought that purchased nails from me. Like even if Amina don't wear nails, but she bought something for her girl. Like she got foot scrub. Like so, it's like it's really dope. And I didn't, I wasn't expecting it or anything like that. So it's just it's good. Feels good to have somebody support you, or when especially like Munia said, we just met. It's not somebody that I have people that I was friends long ago, haven't even reposted anything about my nail business. Not my logo, not my flyer, not any of the nails I posted and promoted. And I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna make it, and it's gonna jump off and boom without that support from people that really do genuinely support. And you got to find the genuine support. And Moo, even though I'm not up there no more, when you post your menus,
she be posting it. Like that's real genuine support.
Personally, I think like I so agree with that, and that was exactly what I wanted to say, Brittany. Like everything you said is what I wanted to say. It's going to hurt that you don't feel like the certain support from people who you thought you were going to feel it from, but that is the life. Like other people are always going to support you more. Even with this in my story, with even coming to PYNK Lemonade, like it was so like refreshing, like, and like it's really different. Like I knew like it's a part of, you have to know that you're not going to always get the support from your friends, and you're most likely going to get it from strangers. And you do have to push yourself out there to get where you need to be in order to get your business to where it needs to be, because people aren't going to support you, but when they see you popping, that's when you're going to see them show up and stuff, and then you already know what it is. It's a lesson for yourself. So that's one of those things where it's just like, it's sad, but at the end of the day, you learned something, and you learned how to move on past that, and you learned who you need to be with. So the support don't need to only be financial. It could also be with someone asking, how can I help you with this? Like,
how can I help?
People don't think that, and I don't really understand why. Like, it's, if you don't know how to do it and you want to be my friend and be supportive of me, ask me how I can help. That's a way for me to like see like, oh, like I know she's trying, even though she probably hasn't supported me, but she's probably just been thinking, oh, well, I don't know what I can do. It's not my lane. I'm not an entrepreneur, like things like that.
Yeah, and that actually kind of leads up to this other point that I want to make, and this kind of personal to me a little bit. But another thing people won't talk about is it's always going to be people out there that's going to try to deter you from your dreams too.
Yes,
I think that's even bigger than not having a support at the end of the day, because especially if it's somebody that you consider to be a loved one or even a friend, that shit make you think about it. Even like if somebody, you want to follow, you want to chase a dream, and your close friend said, oh, well, maybe that's not your lane, but maybe you should do this instead. Like, damn, now I'm really thinking, like, should I be in that lane? Because you may value that person's opinion that much, but I think don't ever let nobody deter you from your dream or think you could do something that you want to do.
And you need to find groups of people for everything that you want to do in life. When I wanted to get into acting, I didn't have any actor friends. I didn't have anybody in the industry. I didn't have any of that, so the first thing I set out was to look for people who were into it. They led me to another set of people Those people led me to another group of people, and so forth and so forth. And next thing I know, I have separate groups of folks that I use for different things, you know what I mean, that get me different places, because it's an art to it. And I figured it out. And the business I'm in competition at all times, you know, because of who I am and how I'm perceived. I have competition with both male and female, right? I can go for either role, you know, and I never get the help, right? So I lean on the group that I created to help me out with certain parts and scenes and stuff like that. And it's been working. I have never looked to my loved ones for support. Not that I don't think they would support me. I just feel like everybody had their own thing, you know, and where it comes to something that I'm doing, people, they don't always succeed in it. So I don't see people going, oh, go, 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 go. And, you know, I see them saying when they see me on TV, like, oh, yo, like, I get a lot of, like, good heart feelings out of things when people say, oh, I seen your DVD the other day, or I seen this the other day, or I didn't know you was doing this and that. Cool. I have to tell them, right? Because I'm doing something right? Like my group of people, all this network I'm doing is getting me into these places, and you're seeing what I'm doing without me even saying anything.
That is facts. But I think people don't talk about how broke you're going to be when you're following that dream sometimes, especially for a creative.
Oh, that's big facts. Yeah.
For a creative, like, you may have plans with someone like 2 weeks from this point, and then when you come to that date, you have $40. You can no longer spend those $40 on those pens because you got to put it towards something else.
Right.
I can bet money that there's probably a creative crashing on somebody's couch right now because they want to follow their dreams. But that's the price that they got to pay for that. That's the price that they got to pay. And not only that, my second point is that your dream can change. And I feel like that's not stressed enough for people. Like, you don't have to focus on that house. Like, you can have another space. Maybe it's an apartment. It doesn't have to be a house. Your dream can change depending on your circumstances. And I just think that we need to shed a little light onto that a little bit, because people be kind of forced into stuff, and that they have to do these things when your path is different. Your path can change. And I say that all to say that to follow your dream, I think that you have to be ambitious and goal oriented and literally be a visionary. Like, if you can see it, you can do it. Period.
Right. And I will say, I want to thank y'all, because I was really like, I think a lot of people have been really feeling it lately. I know I've been feeling it lately, you know, as a business owner or as a creative, like starting up, it gets really discouraging. You know, if you are feeling all these things and nobody's really telling you the truth, so you kind of feel discouraged. You see the things lining up, but you don't really have the strength to kind of put things together. But y'all just kind of like hit it right on the head, and it kind of really motivated me to do a little bit more. And it's not even like I wasn't doing a lot, but just push myself an extra little bit. You know, I'm getting that extra motivation, and I want to thank y'all because it's been rough.
Right.
I love that. Like, I feel like people don't really think that we're like Girl Life family, and we've only been together for a short amount of time.
We literally talk every single day, y'all. Every day.
And I was telling, like, I think we used to talk about this before, like, when we first met, like, at that table read, I said, like, I found my people. Like, meaning, like, I found my group of friends that's into what I want to do, that I don't feel weird around y'all. I don't feel in competition with you guys. Like, I feel like we all on the same base. Like, we all have our own, like, lane, but we're here in the, like, together. Like, one accord, one
band, one sound.
Right.
Band, one sound.
Like, we all lead like a different part. Like, we all have our part, but like we're together. And I love like our foundation of support that we give each other. Even like when we find out like Amina got something like a new deal on the table or something like that, like we all be genuinely excited and happy for her. Like, and that's what with any of us is doing something. When Ernie be stressed out at work or whatever like that, she hit us up in the group chat. You know, we make her,
right.
You know, we feel a little better. We uplift her spirits because Ernie be going through it at work.
Always.
Emails, like, you know, it's just the foundation of our group is just really solid, and I fuck with y'all 100%. That was
thanks with you 100.
Man,
I love that. I love to see that. And what I was also going to say is, it's okay to do the work silently. Everything does not need to be put on social media.
Right.
Everything, the if you want to use social media to tell your story, then that's completely fine. You can put your failures, you can put your wins, but it's not required. And it just seems like everybody is chasing this dream of being the most famous person out here, but it's not for everybody. Like Brittany was saying, it's not for everyone to be the next superstar. Um, because it's a very hard world to maintain. And when you're following your dreams, make sure that it's a dream that you want to maintain for years, not just something simple to pass by the time, because it's not going to work out like that.
That's a hobby.
Exactly. I also wanted to point out that everybody's struggle doesn't look the same. All of these stories that you see on social media and stuff, they be like, you know, I was sleeping in my car, I was homeless, this and the third. Not everybody was completely down and out like that. Some people are broke with a 9 to 5. Like you can have a 9 to 5 job and can't save because you have other things to do and you still broke. You had a whole job and you still broke.
Right.
So just
Right.
just encourage people that if you have a job, make your dream your passion project outside of that. Like you have to stay focused on things. You have to stay focused. What I do want to ask you guys, during quarantine, did you guys learn any skills? I know I did. I mean, we all had all the time in the world. So did you guys have a chance to learn anything?
I learned how to cook. You feel me? Like I don't really cook. I don't really learn how to do
Love
stuff.
to see it.
Yeah.
I had a lovely grandmother and a wonderful mom growing up, and they did all of that. So I didn't have to. Right? And now I have successfully made rice and chicken, and I've been eating.
So proud.
Yeah.
So proud.
Word successfully.
Successful.
There was attempts.
How many times did it take to get there?
Right.
Seasoned well, everything.
I mean, how many times? How many times did it
Oh, girl, I've been eating this all week. Give my girl. I make that.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm going to get this chicken and rice.
So she said one more week and then we move on to the next meal.
Right.
I'm dead.
I'm so proud of you. So
Thank
proud.
you.
Yo. Oh wait, so you gonna be cooking for us then?
Absolutely. Look, yo,
I want to play.
I'm trying to make the meals that I like that she make for me. That should be rocking, and she made for my moms and my dad. My dad, he barely left anything for my mother. My mother was tight about it. My dad don't eat nothing but my mother's cooking, right? So he really thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to get with it. You know what I mean? About to start busting out chops.
Damn.
So in due time, I'll be able to invite my friends over and y'all can. You know, right now, I want to poison my family. You know what I mean? Try it on them and shit.
Yo, not poison.
The trial and error.
That's what's up.
Trial and error for them, you know.
Trial and error.
Social media kind of the reason why I kind of started getting a skill. I started writing. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm writing just yet, cause it ain't ready. It ain't ready yet.
A little bit.
Writing a book?
Know what I'm saying? But I've been writing, and honestly, it's been, for me, like a lot of y'all probably could just see this when we have emotional conversations, I'm not all the way in it. But this writing that I'll be doing, it's a way for me to express myself to people, not necessarily just me talking about my own personal feelings about something I'm going through, but I'm just writing about something that's happening or something that's going to happen. And you feel me? And I get to bounce it off of certain people, which has been cool. But I think that's dope. I was never a writer. You know what I'm saying? I'm into math. You feel me? Give me the numbers. I'm gonna put that together. But I didn't know where I'm writing now. So we're gonna see how I go.
It's
all growing.
Look,
I love it.
finding your outlet. This is beautiful.
Yes.
2020 was a year of growth.
Oh my
God. Look, Kyrie about to like be really expressing his emotions through his rap.
Oh my God.
Kyrie about to be Drake.
We not
Kyrie about to be Drake Jr.
Oh
Hey.
Nah, he threw like
certified lover boy.
About to be a poetry book.
Right. No, but that, you know what? This is a great conversation to be continued even after this episode. You know, you guys go into the comments, DM us, all of that good stuff. Continue the conversation. Support each other. Like, support each other. Repost, do all that good stuff. But I hope that you all got something from this conversation. And we'll be here next year in 2021.
Catch us on Clubhouse. Catch us on Instagram.
Wow. Catch me
Support is
outside.
free, people.
Oh,
Support is free.
Outside. Catch
It's
us
free.
outside.
Support is free. That's right.
Support is free.
Before we
It don't
log
take
off,
nothing to share it, to reshare it, to repost it, to like it, to save it. It don't take nothing but a click.
Even
move
offer
that-
feedback.
Get that thumb going.
Right.
can we have a like, not a shoot your shot moment, but like say your business. Like if you have something or you have something going on, just say it right now. Like
A word. I was
anybody
just
who wants to
getting
go
ready to say,
first.
you can find me on Hulu, Netflix, Prime, Amazon Prime.
Heavy.
You feel me? I'm at all the people who bootleg DVDs or anything you get. I'm on all of that shit, man. Holla at me, man. And I'm on YouTube with this PYNK N Sip shit. And I'm on YouTube.
About it.
Get it.
We out here, man. We
Period.
Yeah. Y'all heard that note come all the way outside.
yeah.
While we still on the North tip, I'm gonna go ahead and drop mines down. Yeah, I'm about to be the tip plug. Okay.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
At the perfect tip and co. And is AND co. This is the Instagram website. Will be launching in 2021.
Make sure you stop by, follow my Instagram, Meals by Moo. I got the food on deck. Brittany can attest that my food is good. So make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. When y'all in my hood, swing by. I got you with a plate, finger looking good. That's that.
Oh.
Period.
I think for me, I just started my little blog that I have. It's called Boso. The Culture Unicorn goes over into her own little blog. Period. It's an Afrocentric perspective on Christian living. Period. And I'm launching an art gallery in April. Period.
Like I said, I learned how to make lip products, and I want to learn more about making more other like cosmetics, like foundation or like powder, translucent powder, like eyeliner. So right now we at the lip stage right now. So as a one woman business, we're gonna keep it at that for the season. So I make lip glosses, and I'm about to start my business in January or February of 2021.
Staying on the beauty tip, I'm finally going into the world of beauty.
Here we go. Heavy.
I'm starting my my nail polish line.
Period. Thank you.
I'm not going to do my nails right now, but if y'all
Chris, we're gonna have to collab.
I know. Yes, we have to collab, Brittany. I'm starting my nail polish business in 2021. But pretty much the nail polish line is focused on women empowerment. So there's a lot that comes with beauty and nail polish and nails and, you know, feeling dope as a woman. So I want to make this into more of a mentorship program for young girls as well.
But okay.
She
added mentorship?
That's my avenue into doing that.
And if you don't have a business yet like myself, don't worry. Our time is gonna come.
Yes. But Ernie, just let us know. Like,
Kyrie, like,
Cash me outside, baby. We finna do something outside, a business outside for everybody outside.
Hey, Ernie, let's start this lemonade stand. It's lit. What's up?
Oh, they got lemonade.
Yes, we about to be outside, y'all, all 2021. Hopefully. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to our finale episode of season 1 of PYNK N Sip. We are coming back next year, bigger and better. I hope that you're here with us. So tune in on the next one. Bye.